We're back in DayZ on Xbox, and we've got new details on what's to come in regards to the next update for the game. That's right, they've now teased that a new update is on the horizon, and it's set to release in September. That's right, we're getting new content in the game in a very short time span, which is actually kind of impressive, considering we just got the last update not too long ago. Now, with that, I would keep your expectations down in regards to the content that will be added with this update. Again, it wasn't too long since we got the last one. The pandemic is still somewhat of an issue in many ways, and I'm sure that's kind of backlogged certain things. And like I did mention, we are supposed to get up to 1.10 as confirmed update-wise for the game. And apparently they might be trying to fit in 1.09 and 1.10 by the end of the year. So if we get a September release, that would likely mean a November-December release for 1.10. And that is just my estimation in regards to that. And wow, there are a lot of gun options here. A surprisingly high quantity of gun options. That is pretty cool. Anyways, the exact things they say, or the exact thing they are saying, is that I can confirm that we are aiming for September, all platforms. So far, we remain confident to hit this target, but we'll keep the community updated if any concerns to release date just change. Features, fixes, and balancing information will be given closer to the release date. So that's basically a big way to say, stuff is coming. We don't have any details to share with you at this time. I got shot. And to kind of, just keep steady at this current point because new information is on the way. I don't even have, regs or anything to actually deal with this particular problem. I didn't even realize I had gotten shot. That is absolutely crazy. So, I'm kind of curious. What do you think they're going to do with this update? What's going to be the big thing that's going to be coming? Are we going to get some kind of crazy? I imagine it'll be like one or two guns. I think they'll probably put in the rest of the talked about kind of stoves and stuff, because they were doing systems that were kind of like pre-setting up for later content in regards to the cooking. So there might be that element getting fully implemented. I imagine further tweaks to the overall systems in regards to what the game is going to have balance-wise. I think they're kind of leaving the food and drinking system alone for now. It seems like it might be in a spot that they're happy with. That could change, they could wildly do anything else with it, because that's usually what happens. We haven't had a character wipe in a while. I'm going to go ahead and throw on the prediction that we will also not have a character wipe with this particular update. They seem as though they're not interested in doing that unless they absolutely have to. But hey, maybe they have some kind of large secretive update coming out. Whereas I really do feel that this is more of an, kind of smaller, just kind of tweaking things, updating things, adjusting the game, stuff like that. Nothing further, again, has been shown. I've really kind of scoured and looked around for details. And that's all the information that really is available at this point. I know it's not something too exciting to go off of, but if you have been waiting for that update, that looks hilarious without the night vision goggles. It just looks like some BDSM kind of thing going on there with that mask. Anyways, well, it's not a mask, it's like a harness thing for your head. Like I was saying, I don't really have too many exciting details for you at this current point, which, might be semi-disappointing, and I apologize for that, but I really just kind of have to go off of the information that is available for the game, right? That's what they put out, that's all I got for you. Oh, ghost mask. And hopefully there is more going on. If you're curious about the server, because it's got some really great action to it, that's the one right there. It's actually Got a lot of loot and stuff going on, surprisingly, and it's got a lot of stuff that's modded, so that's kind of cool. I know some people are always curious on what's being shown, so I try to be like, hey, here's the server, bring a little bit of awareness to it, you know what I mean? And that's kind of what's happening. Oh, I'm dead again. That sucks. So if you're not familiar with the release cycle of the game, traditionally we would get it slightly after PC, but it sounds like they might be trying to sync up the releases again. We also do have on Xbox the experimental servers, so it very well might be something that goes into testing. And they also, release-wise, it's typically a Friday, and it's sort of like a, you know, F whatever Friday, or F it Friday, and that's what I kind of feel like when they, you know, push things out on that. And then over the weekend they gather information and do like a hot fix the following week. That's typically their release style that we've seen over time. I would have to guess it would be more towards the end of September, again with this being a bit of an educated guess there based on, you know, the past release cycle that I've monitored over the last, I don't know, 2-3 years or something. I don't know, it's been a long time. Can't actually believe it's been that long since I was playing this on the console version. Time flies when you're surviving for days. Oh crap. But yeah, it's, you know, it's very interesting to see an update that quickly, because I was not expecting that to be the case. I really didn't think they'd have an update out for a while. It was nice to see that they confirmed, you know, that we'd have an update coming in the future. Did that guy miss all those bullets on me? That guy did not miss those bullets on me. That wasn't even like a fair kill. He just blasted me away. Can't blame him though. It's a deadly world out here in the land of DayZ. But yeah, you know, I think it's who leaves an M4 disassembled like this? Does it naturally spawn like this? That's weird. Anyways, yeah, probably end of September, a Friday, maybe like the third weekend or something like that, and then they spend, or the last week of September, and they spend October kind of working on it. We might see the experimental servers being used. I mean, they did, I guess, release them for a reason, I would imagine. We did use them last time to see what was new, and that was kind of cool, and I think maybe it helped with the testing. Console-wise, I mean, I'm not exactly sure, because they don't give a lot of behind-the-scenes information on the game, obviously. It's a tweet here, a tweet there. That's really all you get info-wise for what they're doing development side. And you just gotta kind of whirl with it. I gotta say, though, you know, it's pleasantly surprising to see them doing an update this fast. Good on them for accomplishing that. I also wonder, since, you know, my kind of update idea would be November, December, do you think we're maybe getting next-gen releases? We've kind of talked about that recently. Well, I did a video not too long ago that kind of talked about the idea that, hey, it seems like from some tweets in the past and that they are, you know, kind of looking at doing ports or something, or enhancing the game. So Xbox, it would be an Xbox Series X optimized release. PlayStation 5, it would just be an upgrade to the game on that platform. I would expect it to run natively backwards compatible on both platforms, or have native backwards compatibility. That sentence structure makes way more sense. Yeah, I would expect that would be the case, but obviously it would be nicer to have, you know, a bit of a performance or visual bump. I mean, obviously you're getting a performance bump regardless because of all the extra horsepower there, or you should be getting that unless the backwards compatibility isn't implemented very well. But I'm expecting it to be due to the architecture of the two consoles that are coming. But you know, that could entirely change too, right? You never know until you actually got your hands on those consoles. What I do know is that you probably should expect, from me at least, you know, a review of 1.09, probably on both Xbox and PlayStation, since I got PS Plus now, so you know, it's a little easier for me to jump on that console and showcase gameplay there. Probably a look ahead video that has information on, you know, kind of what they're doing, you know, as soon as those info and details are presented. Also an info dump on the day of release, because they tend to provide additional content and context, like literally the day they release. There's like a we call it the patch notes listing. So it'll look like this. We've got this video's kind of thing being like, hey, it's coming. The next one will be the video being like, hey, here are the details that they've teased that we should look forward to. And then they'll have the launch day video, likely a launch day live stream or the day after, and a review of the Xbox and PS4 versions. And then if we get next-gen versions, when we get next-gen versions, I'll also do, you know, reviews of that too, so that you can get an idea of what it's like at that point. Oh, geez, where am I getting blasted from? Is he in that window or something? Actually, there was like more of a bullet kind of thing, right? See, I don't know if he's... Oh, he's hiding back and forth over there. Well, I don't really have rags, so... How? I wonder if we can get up there and shoot at him with 14 bullets before we die. Oh, I do have rags. Silly me. Thought I was gonna just die here. Oh. Well, we'll run out this life, but I don't really have any more information for you. I think I've kind of thrown everything out. I would, again, if you've gotten this far, I'd love to hear what you're thinking is going to be, you know, released in that. You know, what kind of guns you'd like to see, because I know there's always, like, a guns list that people have in mind. Usually it's, like, high-caliber shots are, like, the thing, right? Knock down this door. I guess my stamina's not very high. It will break down eventually, right? Am I getting shot in the back? What if this is a server where you can't actually break down the locked doors? I think I'm doing this right. People might think I'm an idiot, though. How many hits does this take? And it's kind of eerily quiet around here, you know what I mean? Like, can I just shoot the door down? I should just be able to shoot this door. Jack, rip this door! You know, like Gears of War, just like, get Jack here. If this was Halo, you could get, like, Guilty Spark to, you know, get in here and kind of laser the door open. This is going to be, like, great revenge on that guy shooting me. I wonder if he's paying attention. Really? I thought I'd get him. Well, that's heartbreaking. But that's DayZ. Da 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 da.